Welcome to the ASTM Compass database, to which the Marriott Library subscribes. Access is available only to University of Utah faculty, students, and staff. ASTM Compass offers ASTM standards, books, journal articles, and more. To reach the database, you will need to go to the Marriott Library's homepage at www.lib.utah.edu. If you are off campus or using a private VPN, you will need to click on the login button at the top right of the homepage. There is two-part authentication. A drop-down menu will allow you to log in to off-campus access or your library account. If you have a private VPN, you will also need to log in as if you're off campus. Use your CIS login and password. You will need to use two-part authentication. Here is more in-depth information about connecting from off campus and the campus VPN. Use the library link lib.easyproxy.lib.utah.edu/link above to reach this information. Once you are logged in, click on the Databases tab in the gray bar under the red All You Need banner. You can either select a database by the Select Database by Title letter of the alphabet. There is also a drop-down menu to select database by subject, where subject specialist librarians have selected the best subject-related databases for you to use. Selecting the engineering subject databases leads you to an alphabetical listing where you will see the best engineering database. In the case of engineering, Academic Search Ultimate is the top recommended database to start with. It is a general database which will give you a survey of articles available for your topic, as well as some useful subject keywords and terms. Scrolling down and linking on the title letter of the database at the top will take you to ASTM Compass. Click on the red link to enter the database. Here is the entry screen. Type in your standard number or subject keyword in the search box. ASTM Compass is the portal for the ASTM full text standards, technical engineering reports, journals, manuals, ebooks, and data series. The site includes all current issues and back files of all ASTM journals, all symposia papers, technical publications, and all ASTM manuals and monographs. The ASTM library also includes current and historical ASTM standards, 1931 to the present. For our example, I typed in the phrase keyword, quote, soot formation, gas turbine engines, close quotes. There are facets or filters in the left sidebar below the results to narrow your search to standards, the digital library, or other content. Clicking on the standards will take you to a list of downloadable standards in PDF format. It is advantageous for you to download to your computer and then print them out if you wish. Click on the standards facet to see the different options available to specify your standard search results. If you are interested in older standards that are withdrawn or may have been updated, you can limit by the withdrawn facet. Note the many different facets in the left sidebar to help focus your search results. Results type, category, industry sector. The topic facet offers more choices to further narrow your search results. The technical committees facet focuses your search results according to the ASTM classification codes. If you are curious about what the classification or designation letters of an ASTM standard mean, here is a list. You can also search the standards feature using the ASTM designation or code. The PDF file is there to download. Using a new keyword for our examples, powder coating To begin a new search and clicking on the digital library, we find almost 1,400 results in the digital library. Clicking on the digital library, we see that we can select manuals and monographs or books, symposium papers, and journal articles, which are available in PDF format to download. Clicking on journals, we will find 198 resulting articles. Usually, librarians will recommend using Boolean search operators to manipulate your keyword search terms, and tends to narrow or expand and not really focuses on just one term. Another search focusing on the digital library with different terms with quotation marks, which designate the search terms as phrases. We have, quote, aviation fuel, close quote, and, quote, fuel injection, close quote. In the case of ASTM Compass, this strategy of using Boolean operators won't function as expected. The next slide will demonstrate how ASTM Compass does not use the Boolean operator strategy. This slide demonstrates how ASTM Compass uses another way of operating. The search terms with "and" are 184 results. Replacing the Boolean operator with "or," we retrieve the same 784 results. You can use the facets on the left sidebar to refine your results. The Research Guides tab is found on the extreme right tab under the All You Need banner of the library's homepage. Clicking on that tab will take you to the subject listings. Here is the alphabetical subject listing of research guides offered by the Marriott Library. Scroll down the alphabetical listing to locate your subject area. Scrolling down, you can see the engineering subject area. By clicking on engineering, you will see a list of all the engineering-related research guides. Note the research guide for standards and codes link with that specific information. The standards research guide leads you through the process of tracking down and obtaining standards. Since the Marriott Library does not collect or subscribe to all standards, note that there is an online chat service to help you with your questions. Choosing the Civil and Environmental Engineering link as an example research guide, you come to the first page listing, Useful Links. Note that you can contact your subject specialist via email for a one-on-one consultation or other help. Scrolling farther down in the useful links, you can see the Marriott Library Interlibrary Loan Service that will help you get articles and standards not found at the Marriott Library. You will fill out an online form to request the materials you need from another library. A more direct way to easily access interlibrary loan, click on the Interlibrary Loan button at the far right below the gray bar. Journal articles and standards obtained by Interlibrary Loan Service will usually arrive at your email address in PDF format. This electronic article delivery service usually takes between 1 or 2 days. Books arriving from another library depend on if they are on the shelf at the other library or checked out. Books often take a little more time. You will need to log into the Iliad Interlibrary Loan Request Program with your UID CIS password and login. To request standards for ANSI, ISO, and other standards that the library does not own, click on the report link under the new request and fill out the form accordingly. If you have a specific deadline when you need your article or standard, you can add that date in the notes box or make a note if you want rush service. Thank you for following along to learn about the ASTM Compass database.